Welcome back to the StarX podcast, where we're solving for sci-fi. My name is Mike,
My name is Janae.
and right now, X equals...
Gate. Just kidding, Gate.
He's a little exasperated there. This is our third attempt. Anyway, somebody didn't change the title in the document.
Well, you don't always need to focus on the document.
Well, anyway, so...
You know what episode it is.
Right. Well, this is a sci-fi rewatch podcast, and right now we're working our way through Stargate SG-1. We're on episode 15. This one is called...
Cor-ai.
Cor-ai. That's right. Cor-ai. So this episode aired on January 23rd, 1998. Also directed by Mario Azzopardi. He's been doing a lot of these lately.
Yeah.
Written by Tom J. Astle. I'm assuming that's Astle. Also, Dean and Roland character credits. Guest cast. We got the guy who played Hano. His name is David McNally. Of course, Peter Williams makes a brief appearance as Apophis. Christina, Jastabraska, female elder. Mike Mikasha Armstrong, he's Skull, and we've seen him before. And T.M. Sandulak is Sergeant Ziplinski. Oh, and then Devin Young is young Hano.
Devin Finn is young Hano.
Oh, what did I say?
Devin Young.
Oh, yeah, Devin Finn is young Hano. Sorry.
Oh, my goodness.
And that's pretty much it. There's also, I'd say Tabitha St. Germain is the Byrsa woman. So anyway, that's who they have on IMDb as top cast. It's mostly, I guess, the female elder, Hano, and that's pretty much it as far as like the main guests.
And Byrsa.
Byrsa?
Yeah, she's the one. Yeah, Byrsa.
Oh, is she the one that's like the
Daniel talks
the
to her.
pseudo lawyer?
Mhm.
The one, okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and Byrsa. Yeah, she's a main person. Hano obviously too. So initial thoughts.
Well, I'll just speak for both of us. This is not our favorite episode.
No, it's not. It's not. Yeah.
It never has been.
It's never been it's never been a fave. It's not fun. It's not a fun episode.
And I don't know. It's all just kind of like dumb. I don't really know how to explain it.
Well, so you are right. You can speak, but I will also say too, there are actually some things I liked about this episode that, because initially when I saw this one was coming up next, I was like, ugh, like this one. I thought it would be a slog. But I think too, when you're watching it in relation to doing a podcast like this, you kind of are looking at it a little differently. And there were actually a couple
you're
things.
dissecting it.
You're dissecting
more.
it, so it makes it kind of a little bit better.
Pay
actually,
attention. Yeah, I can see that because
Yeah.
I've noticed that with other episodes
that we thought were going to
that
be.
I thought weren't the best, but then
Yeah.
I ended up actually liking them more.
Yeah, I mean,
After going through this,
It's-
but it didn't really change for me on this one.
Yeah, you get a little more background on Teal'c, which we can talk about, which is actually pretty good. And I was going to go into some. I wrote some notes about that, but yeah, overall, definitely not a fave.
Yeah,
It's not fun. It's not typical Star. I mean, it's a little more just heavy, but I think the episode is kind of like tent poling itself on the weight of Teal'c's past sins, I guess, as far as like what he did in the service of Apophis. So you kind of get to they're wrestling with that. That's kind of the crux of this one. So,
and I guess to try to give more background on Teal'c and what he has done.
Right.
I just don't like the way they did it.
Yeah. It's okay. I agree with you. It's not not awesome.
Yeah.
But not not terrible either.
Okay.
It might, I mean, I don't know. I actually thought coming
No,
out
it's
of it
not
was a little bit
terrible.
better
Yeah.
than I kind of remember it being, but I think it's because of that dissecting
I mean, it still
thing.
kept my interest. I
Yeah.
just, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I do think that dissecting thing you said,
Yeah.
it kind of changes the aspect of how you look at it.
Right.
But all right, well, should we hit the summary?
Yeah.
Get going on it? Okay.
Okay. SG-1 arrives on the planet Cartago. Is that how it was? They were saying it? Cartago? Cartago?
I think he said Cartago.
Yeah, I think so too. Expecting a routine exploration mission, only to discover that Teal'c has been there before and not under the best circumstances. The villagers immediately recognize him as a former servant of Apophis, and one man, Hanno, accuses Teal'c of murdering his father years earlier during a Goa'uld raid. Well, of course they'd recognize him. He has the Jaffa tattoo and everything. Symbol. Yeah.
Yeah, and I guess,
and the weapons.
And clearly, when they hit the flashback down the road, the kid he's young. So it's been like years.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's definitely a chance he could be thinking it was the wrong Jaffa, but
it could be, but Teal'c is
pretty distinct.
Yeah. Like he'd be hard to,
Yeah, totally.
not recognize.
Totally. And I did think it was funny how they did initially the only set for this thing was that courtroom set, internal set. So that was like the place they actually walk into when they first get to the planet.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first building they walk in, and that's the room they use for the whole show, except for the times when they're like outside.
Which I thought was kind of weird because there's like this big cement looking
building,
throne room or building, and then they're all like living underground and have like these like makeshift, what would you call them? Like, I want to say booths.
Yeah, it's kind of like a like
a market almost, that like looks very
shanty
old
town.
School, yeah. Like, where did this building come from, and why, if their people built it, why didn't they expand on that? I mean, I do understand that the Goa'uld keep coming, and so they're trying to be low key.
Yeah,
so I do
trying to
understand
make
that.
it so they can easily get out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did also think it was kind of funny how they threw in there. How Jack's like, Daniel, can you
translate,
find a language that'll get these guys to stand down, and the guy just immediately starts speaking English.
Yeah.
Like, well,
this is convenient.
Yeah, total convenient, right? I mean, it's funny.
They should have been pals right there.
They almost didn't even, they shouldn't have thrown that line in there. They should have just not even brought attention to it.
Yeah.
Because it is so farcical, especially when I think they said the base of the culture was like, what did they say? Like Greek Roman. I can't remember what he said exactly, but it wasn't,
yeah,
English.
Right.
English would not be their language, they would be speaking.
Mm-hmm.
And then the look that Teal'c has on his face when Hanno is like accusing him of killing his father is just like sourpuss super villain.
The whole episode.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was too forced. It was bugging me the entire episode. He had this like permanent frown the entire time. Like, I can't even do it.
I was watching you as we were watching the episode. You kept trying to make your face.
I was trying to
contort your face into like that Teal'c smoke.
I can't do it.
Frown.
Yeah, he does that well, but it was just driving me crazy. Like, he was straining to do it a little bit, but I can't do it. Can you?
Yeah. No, I don't. I mean, now I'm going to laugh, so I can never do
I can't do it. I'm still trying to do
it. No, I mean, no, I won't even try.
It's like empty when they first get there.
Oh,
there's
right.
like nobody there. And
like,
so they're wondering where they are. And then they kind of show up and he's like, well, maybe they're at something religious. I can't remember exactly what he says.
Yeah. Well, Daniel says maybe looks like they're coming back from like a religious event.
And Jack's like, does everything have to be a religious event?
Yeah.
What about swap meet?
Why not? Why can't it just be a swap meet?
Yeah.
Which is pretty funny. Jack is kind of bringing
I'm
the
like
heat.
on Jack's side like this entire episode with everything.
Like
with
it all just seems ridiculous.
Cor-ai. Yeah, like he's just like I like his speeches in this. I thought they were pretty good.
Yeah. Well, there's definitely
trying to convince Teal'c and
right.
everybody else.
Well, even when it gets to the point where he's like, do you guys not like Jack and or Daniel and Carter, like kind of they're kind of going a little more go along with the flow kind of thing, and Jack is like, they're probably going to just want to kill him, you know?
Well, yeah, like this is
they're
dumb.
like, well, who said anything about killing? And it's just like, Jack's like, are you guys like not stupid? Like, what are you missing here?
Yeah,
or
like
what am I
we need to
missing
just
here?
go. You know, yeah,
Just, like you just said.
Yeah. Let's wrap this up.
So, the last note I had in this section was just when, you know, there's that part where he first accuses Teal'c, Kano accuses Teal'c, and this is when they're standing outside. And Teal'c says, originally, he's like, you don't remember me? And Teal'c's like, I don't. And then all of a sudden, he just materializes this crutch. When I was just kind of going through it, I'm like, well, where did that come from?
He keeps it on his belt at all times.
Did he have it? Did he have it with him before? I'm just saying, did he run home to get it? Like, you know,
yeah,
getting the guitar.
He just all of a sudden, he just carries it with him just in case.
Just waiting for that.
We'll see him one day, and I'm going to pull out this crutch.
Yeah. It's.
And he will fall to his knees.
I just thought it was just all of a sudden it just came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Do you remember this? And then it shows at the same time it shows up and then all of a sudden you get all this background of like people screaming and it's like the memory. Yeah. It's like Scooby-Doo, you know, flashback.
Exactly. And then it flashes to Teal'c and he's like frowning, his perma frown. That's what he has the entire time.
So, okay. Well,
okay.
Go ahead and go
Move on.
Yeah.
The charge isn't a mistake. To everyone's shock, Teal'c admits he was the one who killed Hano's. I think they're saying Hano.
I think it's Hano. Yeah.
Hano's father. The villagers place him under arrest and prepare to put him through a traditional trial called the Cor-ai, where the victim's family determines justice. While Jack is ready to stage the galaxy's fastest prison break, Teal'c refuses to escape, insisting that he must answer for the crimes he committed while serving Apophis. Yeah, I could totally feel like the frustration with Jack.
Yeah.
Like he's just like, oh, come on.
Well, yeah, because, you know, obviously for Teal'c, I think Teal'c must be carrying this
weight of what he's done.
Massive amounts of guilt, you know, that he, you know, because he's been killing people in the name of Apophis, in the service of Apophis for years because that guy was a kid and it was probably even longer than that.
Well, and like, you know, and Jack's trying to explain to him, like, yeah, you did this, but it wasn't all on you, you know, following orders.
Yeah, the whole following orders argument is kind of the whole thing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, obviously, Teal'c wouldn't have just done that.
Yeah. And it's like, this isn't you anymore, you know? So you can be doing good.
Yeah.
Like, kind this isn't who you are.
This is how you can atone for everything. I mean, he needs to take him back to Earth and have him watch A Few Good Men. You know?
Yeah.
Did you order the code red?
Yeah, totally.
Because it's the exact same plot. I mean, these guys code redded that dude and he died, but it wasn't because they were following orders. Same thing. You know?
Exactly.
So, but I will say, like, Christopher Judge is good in this. I do think his emotional acting is good. I mean, he does have that sourpuss smell the fart acting going on.
Yeah,
some of it.
And he always has that face usually, but it was just really prominent this time. And it was like, are you angry? Are you just, you know, it was I don't know.
Guilt?
Is it guilt? Like what?
But when he actually would talk, he was emoting like really well.
He was. Yeah.
But you're right. The kind of like the resting.
Yeah, it was too forced. Like
sourpuss face was a lot.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I love Christopher Judge and he did awesome. And I've been playing God of War Ragnarok right now and love hearing his voice and love playing it.
Yeah.
Side note. Okay, the case takes an unexpected turn when the full story comes out. Years earlier, Apophis ordered Teal'c to kill one villager or watch the entire group be slaughtered. Teal'c chose Hanno's father, a man with a crippled leg, not out of cruelty, but because he believed the village would have a better chance of escaping future raids without having to move at the pace of its slowest member. It was a terrible choice, but one he hoped would save many lives in the long run.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it also looks like, I mean, they keep showing flashbacks of the guy, the crippled man, that he kills. And it's like the guy's reaching out to him, basically like, just kill me.
Yeah.
Because he's like right there. He can hear what Apophis is saying.
Right.
Don't kill my family. Just kill me.
That definitely doesn't like come up, like Teal'c doesn't say it, but yeah, that's exactly what's happening.
Yeah.
The guy's like, kill me.
Yeah. Like I'm the weakest.
I'm the slowest.
Yeah.
It's kill me instead of these kids, and yeah, so it's exactly, but I did like how you do actually see the Teal'c having to deal with that conflict.
Yeah, the struggle.
Yeah, because you don't, obviously we know he was conflicted around the time when he joins up with these guys
right
on Teal'c, but you actually see that it's been an ongoing thing that he's had these
and that
doubts.
was good. Yeah.
Yeah, and honestly, like I was thinking about it this morning. I put it in it was probably Braytac that instilled these thoughts in him, because Braytac's kind of like in that rebellion. He thinks they're false gods.
Yes.
But if
well, he's the one that trained him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if he had some other trainer that wasn't like, like a free thinking Jaffa, he probably would have been more like that guy that he stabbed.
His friend,
the skull or whatever.
Yeah,
that guy.
Yeah.
So I thought that was kind of interesting. So it does actually show that
who was from when we saw him on episode The Nox.
The Nox
same
episode.
guy.
Same guy. Yeah. So that guy doesn't live much longer.
No, but yeah, he has a more of an evil kind of like, these are my orders. This is what I do.
Well, yeah.
No
and
conflict.
he's just like straight up like,
right.
I'm doing everything for Apophis.
Exactly.
Kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Because he makes a comment. We haven't even gotten to that point, but I guess, anyway, but Braytac is I think the one that got Teal'c.
Yeah, I never really thought
road.
about that before, but yeah, because he was his trainer.
Yeah.
And they, you see Braytac a lot more as the seasons go on, and they team up and all that. So
well, and we already know he's not cool with like Apophis and all this stuff, So yeah, it's kind of, I thought I was thinking about this.
It's almost like sorry.
No, I was just thinking about it this morning when I was, when I was going through it again, just looking, but
yeah. And it's like he's just kind of waiting for Teal'c to come around, giving him his space.
Braytac?
Yeah, Braytac.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah, maybe so. I don't really know what, but yeah, it seemed that he probably really had to do it on the down low, all that kind of, because.
Yeah, he couldn't really, because I mean, he still was in it.
Yeah.
Teal'c.
Right. Okay.
Okay. Despite Daniel's passionate defense, Hanno ultimately finds Teal'c guilty and sentences him to die at midday the following day. This would have been a perfect time for Jack to be like, for crying out loud.
Right. Yeah, it totally would have been.
Crying out loud.
Or when Teal'c says, or when Teal'c's like, okay, I'm like, whenever Teal'c is like, I'm good
leaving.
with it. It's worth dying. Oh, for crying out loud.
Teal'c. I know. There should have been like 10 of them in here. Okay.
Oh.
Meanwhile, Jack and Carter race back to Earth seeking military support, only to run headfirst into a moral and political debate with Hammond about whether Teal'c should be rescued at all. Yeah, that was all.
Hammond is cold.
Yeah. I'm like, Hammond.
Well, I mean, I understand where Hammond is, why Hammond is saying what he has to say, but Jack makes some really compelling arguments. Like, because he's saying, in the service of like the U.S. military, I've had to do some pretty shitty things, and which is,
all
I'm
for
sure,
the sake
true.
For orders,
Yeah, and it's always it's always following orders or whatever. So so it's a compelling argument.
Yeah,
totally.
Totally.
So I mean, but obviously Teal'c is, I mean Hammond is, he's probably being hamstrung. He goes and tells, well, let's go get the president on the phone right now. And Hammond's like, he's basically like, stand down.
But I feel like he should have been more like, yeah, we got to do what we can for Teal'c.
I did too.
Yeah.
Especially it seemed really out of character for Hammond.
It really did.
I mean, there seemed like there'd be a little more compassion, even if he had to be like, well, this kind of has to be what it is. Like, I don't agree with it. And he kind of does that, but it's still kind of...
It's still a little harsh because there's other times where he's just like, I don't care. We do what we can to save whoever,
Yeah. No man left behind.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
So it's almost like being prejudiced towards the fact that he's just not from Earth.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Kind of. And at least that's the way that he's saying the government's looking at him. Like, he's not technically like a military guy. He's not even technically an Earthling.
Well, and it's so funny when all this stuff's going on. So Carter and Daniel are trying to convince Hammond to send more reinforcements because they're going to kill Teal'c at midday. Jack is trying to convince, the courts and Teal'c and trying to give his big speech about, why you shouldn't be going through this and why you shouldn't die. And then it like cuts to Teal'c. It's like he's having spa treatment done. His face is being painted by these women. And he looks so relaxed. It's like finally he doesn't have the frown on him.
Yeah, I saw your note. That is kind of true.
Yeah. It's just the way they did it. It was like all this stuff's going on, and then they go to Teal'c and he's like Enya music.
Yeah. Like got that Orinco flow going on in the background.
It's like all peaceful.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, okay. Right. So anything else before I move on?
No, I think.
Before the sentence can be carried out, Apophis's Jaffa attack the village. With everyone in danger, Teal'c once again risks his life to protect the very people who want him executed. Fighting alongside SG-1 and the villagers, he helps drive back the attack and saves numerous lives. Yeah.
So I guess it's really lucky that the Jaffa attacked right then.
Yeah. Right.
I mean,
well, they do kind of say at the beginning of the episode, they're like, when they're explaining that they hide, they're overdue to be coming. So yeah. It was convenient.
It's kind of like that pest control guy who just showed up. He should have come a week ago.
2 weeks too late.
2 weeks too late. But the kid though, the kid's cool. He like hands Teal'c the knife, especially after Hanno's like, if I die,
you carry this out.
You make sure this guy dies.
I thought it was so funny. He turns to the kid. There's like 20 other adults in there. And he turns to the kid like, this is on you to make sure that his sentence is carried out and that he dies,
Yeah,
and then
no
he
pressure.
just gives Teal'c the knife. Here, cut yourself free.
This kid's just like, yeah.
Kid's like, well, I think he's cool.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah.
He's got huge.
I like him.
This guy's swole. He's buff.
Yeah.
And I liked how they had the best, probably the most inexpensive special effects was just wrapping up Teal'c's stomach.
Oh, yeah.
Around where his Jaffa pouch.
So they don't have to do some makeup there, I guess, Yeah.
Little wrap up those sexy abs.
Would have been funny if they didn't wrap it up and the Goa'uld came out every once in a while.
or just like it looks like a Sharpie X.
Yeah. Yeah, here we go. X marks the spot. Here it is.
That would have been hilarious. Like they just drew it in with a Sharpie. Oh, I'm sure that would be
We're cracking ourselves up over here.
If they had done that, I don't think I would have stopped talking about it for an hour. I could have just laughed.
They forgot to add the special effects in after, we'll just keep it. We'll just keep it.
No one's gonna know.
Yeah.
Everyone will be. It's gonna be so fast.
It's so dramatic. It's just that nobody's gonna understand.
The shot will be so quick. People won't even be able to tell the difference.
Yeah. Okay. Last little part. When the battle is over, Teal'c still insists on accepting his punishment, but Hanno finally realizes that the ruthless First Prime who murdered his father no longer exists. The man standing before him is someone who has spent years trying to undo the damage he once helped cause. Moved by Teal'c's actions, Hanno pardons him, declaring that the old Teal'c is dead and that the one before him has already paid a different kind of price. Yeah.
Yeah. This kind of got me.
I know.
I was like, the one tear.
The one tear.
I mean, like
You
it was
just cry
well.
at everything though.
I do. So the bar is low, but
We were watching here. Side note again, we were watching the new Malcolm in the Middle episodes
such a bad.
last night, and like I'm like, oh yeah, it's funny, fine. I don't know. I wasn't like
No, it wasn't great.
wanting to like watch them, but they were quick and they were fine. It was fun to see them.
It's all
but
right.
he cried at the end of the last episode.
A little bit.
And I knew it. It was like, maybe because I can kind of like, oh, this is nice. So when I think something like that, I immediately know he's crying.
Yeah.
So I look and yeah, tears are being shed.
Well, a little, just a little. It wasn't like full on waterworks, but it was a little, That guy is the only good character on that show. He literally, like, everybody else sucks on that show.
He's the only nice one.
He's the only nice.
I think that's the point they were trying to make. Yeah.
I think that, with that whole ending.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Anyways.
They're on Hulu if you want to watch.
Yeah, so that was good. That was a good little, although the whole limping to the guy, because he got his leg shot, it was a little dramatic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Going to Hanno.
At the end,
I'm prepared to die
when he
now.
pardons him. Did they hug it? Did they actually hug it out? No,
I think he just hands him his weapon. No, I can't remember.
He handed him the staff weapon.
Oh, the staff. Okay.
I think I was just
The
thinking,
staff
hug it
weapon.
out. Hug it out. All right. Well, so yeah, having the Jaffa show up was good timing. 1 day later and Teal'c would have been bye-bye.
Yeah, or they would have sent military in or something.
Well, it wouldn't. They clearly, unless Hammond decided to, change his tune, it wouldn't have sent.
Jack would have figured something out.
Yeah,
Jack
that's
would have
true.
raised some hell.
Well, he might have just gone like, so screw this. I'm doing it alone.
Yeah,
he's done that before.
He'd have to he even said, if I have to tranquilize you or whatever he says, knock you out,
drag you back, kicking and screaming. Yeah, kind of a thing.
Okay, last little bit. This episode is one of SG-1's strongest character pieces, forcing Teal'c to confront the consequences of his past while asking a difficult question. Can someone truly earn redemption for terrible things they've done, or can they only spend the rest of their life trying?
Well, I mean, I think they can, especially in this case, because this isn't he wasn't purposely murdering anyone in cold blood.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's totally one of those.
Yeah.
It's totally one of those things. But yeah, so we get to the end and I was like, I think, and I think I was on that.
And it's so
emotional
funny
high.
because just sitting here talking about it, it's funny how when you I said earlier, dissecting it and stuff, but even talking about it makes you I almost like it more. I appreciate it more. I appreciate the episode more.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have called it dumb.
Well, instead of a lot
I just
of times,
couldn't explain what
when
I was. It's just that wasn't ever my favorite episode.
Well, yeah, and most of those times we watched it, it was just passively washing over us. We weren't really watching it to actually,
especially for
have
how
a
many times we've
conversation.
watched it. It's kind of oh, let's watch them through again. But on some of these that aren't our favorites, you're on your phone or we're talking or whatever.
Yeah. It's kind of easy to you kind of check out till you get to another one that you like better.
So I appreciate it.
All right, let's do some trivia.
Trivia goofs. Okay, you want me to do the first one?
Yeah, go ahead.
David McNally plays Hanno. He also plays a different character in Demons in 1999 and plays yet another character in Epiphany 2005. Yeah, I kind of remember that. Seeing him, I'm I know we see him again as other characters. Yeah.
There are a couple actors that do that on the show where you see them.
And we've talked about that a couple times before with other actors. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do remember seeing him at least one.
Except I can't remember. Like I know
Yeah.
they're saying the ones right here, but I can't remember. Which
Yeah, I can't
those are.
either remember the specifics, but his face looked familiar.
Yeah.
This is last episode directed by Mario Azzopardi, who directed the pilot, Children of the Gods. He later directed 4 episodes of Atlantis, Stargate Atlantis.
Oh,
in its first season.
So this was his last one of SG-1.
Of SG-1, I guess. Yeah.
Oh,
he did a lot though in the first season. I remember seeing him.
And then he does a few in the first season on Stargate Atlantis.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So.
Okay, next one. This episode originally aired on Richard Dean Anderson's 48th birthday, January 23rd, 1998. Wow.
He was your age.
I'm like, well, I'm not 48 yet. But I will be soon.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I'm not 48 yet. All right.
Okay, go ahead.
The DVD episodes, DVD episode order differs somewhat from the broadcast order.
I'm so sick of this one.
This is the 15th episode in the broadcast order, but it's 14th from Volume 4 of Season 1 box set.
We get it.
All right.
In the first courtroom scene, when Teal'c admits his guilt, Carter is on his left behind O'Neill. When the camera switches to a wide shot, Carter is on his right behind Daniel. Huh. I didn't even notice that.
Oh, there's a typo in that one. Yeah. Oh, so he switches sides?
She does.
Or she switches
sides. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. So she's originally on the left behind O'Neill, and then she's on the right behind O'Daniel when it goes back. The shot is a wide shot.
Oh, interesting. That's funny. Okay. So there's only one goof. I'll do it.
Okay.
On this episode. But there's that other thing you found.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You want to bring that up first? That's not a goof. That's more of a trivia.
Yeah, it's just something I found on Reddit. It looks like there was a little Reddit convo going on about 10 months ago. And it says, just noticed that in Season 1, Episode 15, Cor-ai, the courtroom is the same set they filmed Season 1, Episode 10, The Torment of Tantalus, where the gate is.
Oh. So is that where the gate is inside? That's the one with Ernest where he goes to the gate.
Yeah.
And so it's that room.
Is it
Well, so it's where where the gate is. The court must be the courtroom set, but it's also must be where they had in Torment and Tantalus up. Remember how the gate was inside?
Yeah.
It must be the same.
Oh, okay. Was the gate inside on this one?
No, but maybe they're just noticing everything else looked the same.
Okay.
The gate was outside on this one.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
So they're just saying where the gate is, it's the same set.
Yeah.
But it just looks like a field.
Well, I think they're talking about the room that the gate is in on Torment of Tantalus is the same as the courtroom.
I see.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, okay. So, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Like almost like it's like the same sort of building and they've just cleaned it up to look different. Okay, cool.
Yeah. I'm assuming.
Yeah, yeah.
I wouldn't be
that
surprised
makes more
if
sense.
they recycled it. I mean, and they
because in my mind when they put here where the gate is, I thought they were talking about the gate on Cor-ai, but yeah, I get it now.
Yeah,
took me a sec.
Okay,
cool.
Okay, so the
goof.
Yeah, the goof. I'm just reading it. The Byrsa live in constant fear of the periodic raids by Apophis and his Jaffa. It therefore makes no sense that their forum or marketplace and other buildings are right there beside the Stargate.
That's true.
Even although they have hiding places, it would be better if their settlement would be further away so they would have greater advanced warning, especially since they have a policy of not leaving anyone fleeing, or basically don't leave anyone behind when the Jaffa is coming.
That's true.
That is true. Yeah.
Because, they have all these belongings and like this market stuff that, food and all this stuff. You'd think they'd want it more hidden.
Yeah. Yeah, that's funny that they would count that as a goof. I mean, that's more of just an observation.
Well,
But
it is, yeah.
but it's true.
Yeah, and on that note, it's like also too they mention a few times, obviously this was the whole point of kind of the trial and everything, of how you have to, the weakest one doesn't make it
Right.
in hiding. So you think, that they would be as close as they possibly could be to where they need to hide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, totally. And
that's funny.
They do have tunnels and stuff, but yeah, you're right. Because it doesn't sound like they use the Stargate for anything else other than just get attacked.
Yeah.
Like they're not like going through it, trading with other worlds or anything.
Yeah.
So yeah, that definitely is a really good point. Okay. Well, indeed count.
Still zero.
Still zero. So, I mean, we'll get there eventually but so far, nothing, nada. For crying out loud, also zero in this episode.
Although there was many chances for it.
Yes.
As we said earlier.
Yeah, he was kind of on fire with his sarcasm in this one.
Yeah. So there could have been about 3 phantom for crying out louds.
So we're still at 11.5 for the series. And then not so special effects. Is there anything
Nothing really stands out.
Yeah, I mean,
it was pretty basic stuff,
The sets seemed fine.
Yeah.
They looked like, they definitely were better than the community center sets we saw in Teal'c in that one episode. Community theater.
Right.
Yeah, I can't remember what that was the one. Oh, that was the Ryak one with Braytak. Yeah, that had bad sets. But yeah, I didn't really notice anything. Really, it was fine.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you want me to do Chevron rating first?
Yeah, go.
So, I'm going to give this one because even with liking it more, I'm still only going to give it like a 6. It's just like all the Teal'c stuff is pretty good, and like the background on Teal'c is good, but it's like not. It's just not that.
It's not our favorite.
It's not a fave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 5.
Oh wow!
Even though it's like right kind of in the middle,
right in the middle.
It's not that bad, but
Well,
it's no secret this entire episode I've been saying how it's not my favorite episode. So
right.
But I do appreciate it more. I don't think it's dumb. But I'm gonna give it a 5.
Okay, that's all right. That's all right. All right. So 6 and 5. Okay. I still need to figure out some way of I don't know, keeping track of that, but I don't know. Well, I'll something for another day.
Okay.
All right. So line of the episode. Go for it.
By Colonel. Is it Colonel? Colonel Jack O'Neill. Objection. That's pretty good.
It was pretty good. Pretty good. Well delivered.
Thank you.
Well delivered.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, that was it. That's pretty much it.
That's the episode.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us. If you made it this far, we appreciate it. We love
subscribe.
Like, subscribe. We love the occasional comments on social media.
Yeah, it's fun.
It seems like TikTok gets that the most so far of that kind of stuff. We hadn't really used TikTok until this, just to put clips and stuff out, and but we get some funny comments from people. It's funny. But we appreciate you guys watching. Again, like, subscribe. If you want to send us an email, starx@groovydane.com is our email. And we'd love to hear from anybody if you have suggestions of how we can be better at this, we take suggestions.
I don't want your suggestions. We're doing just fine.
Well, I take a suggestion. She's fine, obviously.
I'm kidding.
But next week the episode is Enigma, and from looking at the picture I saw on IMDb, I think it's one we liked. It's a good episode.
I haven't seen the picture. I can't remember.
Oh,
I'll recognize it.
Yeah, you will. Yeah. We'll get talking about it next week.
Okay.
Or next time. But again, thanks for joining us. And until next week, keep solving for X.
Thanks.